Good morning, guys. I got something for you that's important to me to share with you. I did a post on the Dominator on Joshua last week, and I think what I'm trying to get out of it is how to get promoted, okay? We all want to do better, and we talk about this all the time. Success is a marathon of consistency that brings a lot of fulfillment because you win. So people that want to advance, want a fulfilling career, we need to advance. So how do you do it? Okay, this is what I came up with that's been working for us and what I've seen at Monarch Roofing, so it's applying for us. So the biggest thing is how to get promoted. So you get reviews from your peers, you get reviews from your superior leaders, but the issue with the reviews is sometimes it can be biased, okay? So the person that is leading you might have really good intention, but unintentionally, they might be giving you things that makes them look good, which is fine. But there's one thing about reviews that it might be pure, okay? As we're growing as a company, when we got to $6-7 million as a revenue, as a roofing company, it changed because I was not able personally, the manager, the owner was not able to be with everybody to give him reviews and feedback live or to give him pure feedback. So what happens is you have layers of management. As you get to 7 is probably the number that when this is start to happen. Once you get to 15, 20, 25 and more, you can see that happening more. So if you remember those 4 things about leadership, you will get promoted no matter what. And I think one of the key elements is to be so good they can ignore you. So if you want to advance your career, you follow this path, you'll always find a way. Somebody in the company is going to see you, going to see the value you bring to the company, and they're going to promote you. Okay? 4 things. The first is the culture. You need to understand the culture of where your organization is. Okay? I think it applies to every industry, every company. At Monarch Roofing, we talk about the one thing. One thing is customer obsession. We're obsessed with customers. We want to get them what they deserve, the best, okay? Mike Fleur, one of our guys that's been with the company for 7 years, explained it very well. He said, Martin, I'm not mad if I don't sell a roof because we don't make money. I'm mad because the customer is not going to get what they deserve. They're not going to get the best warranty, the best installation, and the best service. So we truly believe that we can make an impact in our community by providing those service better than anybody else. This, you need to be able to embrace it, and it helps you when you make a decision because you might not be in sales, right? Mike was in sales. If you're a superintendent, says, well, how does that apply to me as customer acquisition if I'm on a job site? But ask yourself that question every time. So if whatever you're about to do is going to help us as a company grow and get more customers, if the answer is about what you're about to do is yes, do it. So if you're going to be on a job site, you're a superintendent, and there's trash on the ground, and it's 7 o'clock at night, you're a little tired, you can really go home, and you've done your work. It's past 5. It's definitely something that's above and beyond. But if you pick up the trash, what's going to happen? Yes, it could make a big impact because that homeowner is going to be really appreciative that it's clean, it looks good, so you can create a promoter, which is critical to get more customers, to get promoters, right? 1 becomes 3, and other people are watching you in the street. So the neighbors are watching what you're doing, your actions. So to understand that it will make possibly an impact, maybe not, but we don't take the risk. So do whatever you can to get customers. If that's your mindset, no matter what you're doing, you're never going to do anything that is wrong. That's the first thing about a culture. And another one, okay, so I put 1 for all 4 of them. They're all 4 of them as important, I believe. And this came from a book, Relentless, from Tim Grover. It talks about this all the time. So it's all 1s. The second one is the wow effect, okay? Wow effect, it's probably one of my favorite ones. It's so important. The wow effect was, I got a little story about this. When I was growing up, about 7 or 8 years old, I played a lot of hockey. And my dad, I was really good, and then I played in a little bit more advanced level. But my dad always told me, like, Martin, I never see you on the rink. And as my father, so I was a little bit bummed about this. It was like, I need to find a way for my dad to know me when I'm playing. He could never see where I was, and it was so bad that one day I finished, we played a game, I finished, and I tapped on his hip. I said, Dad, I'm ready to go to home. And he looked at me, he's like, wow, You already done? So that was very embarrassing for me because I'm like, you didn't even see me play, you know? So on the ride home, I asked him, I said, well, what's going on? Why you cannot see me? He says, Martin, you all look the same. You're all a bunch of little midgets, all looking the same when you're playing, so I cannot tell who you are. So the next game, I'm like, all right, I gotta find a way for my dad to know who I am. He said, maybe you score a goal or something so I can identify you on the rink would be great. So that was my mindset. I went to this game, I gotta find a way to score a goal, which I didn't get much time on the ice. So I really went, and I went really hard, as much as I could, extra hard. And what happened, the puck went in the corner, and when I went to get it, somehow I hit somebody on the way, so I got a penalty. So I go to the penalty box, I feel terrible by myself, I'm embarrassed, I'm sitting down, said, I'm trying to score a goal, now I might get my team in trouble. So, but it clicked right there. The announcer says, Martin Pettigrew, number 7, 2 minutes for roughing, and announced to everybody. And I could see my dad all the way in the stand. He stand up as soon as he heard my name, say, oh, and I could see him say, that's my son. He was so excited about it. It was even more embarrassing for me, but he was really excited about it. So I knew in this world I created a wow effect. And he told me after that, he says, Martin, I know exactly who you are on the rink from that point. So the wow effect is critical. How can you create a wow effect at Monarch Roofing? Okay, it's simple. People always need help, okay? If there's anything in the group text, if you're a superintendent, there's a group text going on, and somebody asks, hey, anybody wants to help me wash the trucks on Sunday, let's say. Don't just say yes, it's hell yes, I'll be there. I'm gonna be your guy. Somebody say, come on in early, I need some help to do anything. Volunteer, always be the first to be there to help others. Create a wow effect, do something that others want, so you can create some value for yourself. Don't shy away from a challenge. It's very critical that you build some value so your peers can see you, that you are a leader in the company. Next is no babysitting. Very important. No babysitting. We want to have a professional organization. We'll talk about taking the con out of contractor, but what does it take? It takes leaders, it takes professionals. So I don't want to hold your hand. I want you to come in prepared to work. I don't want to check what time you're coming in. I don't want to police you. I want to help you grow. So to do what's important, so you're always prepared to do your work as a professional, okay? Bill Belichick says, do your job. Do your job, be the best as you can at work, study, become better for what is related to work, but don't expect anybody to hold yourself accountable. One of the greatest things that helped me to hold myself accountable is the Seinfeld calendar. You guys can watch on YouTube. He's got a great video about this. He's got a calendar and he got a goal for himself for the month, okay? And it's all related to work. It was to write a joke. He said, if I can write a joke every day of the month, I will become awesome, because he knew that just one joke a day, forcing himself to do it, it would create some momentum for himself. And so every day, whatever your goal is at work, get a calendar and mark it off. So that one action that you want to improve, mark it off, do it every day for 30 days. If you can do it for 30 days, it becomes a reflex. So you don't need to relearn it. You'll have it in you. So go through something that you really want to improve at work. If you can do this, think about it, for 12 months, right? 12 things you can learn, one a month. That's it. Don't overwhelm yourself. Do one a month. You'll be so much better. You'll be so much better than all your peers. Guarantee you. But commit for 30 days. If you don't make it all the way through 30 days, start over the next month. That's something that helped me tremendously. The last one is discipline. Discipline to grow, okay? We all build to survive, but not to grow. That's a human nature. It's probably one of the hardest part and probably one of the most important. That's something that you do outside of work. Expecting, if you want to grow as a leader, you need to do the hard work behind the scene. How do people learn? People learn from what they watch, what they read, and people that they're surrounded with, right? They always say, like, you are like the 5 people of your closest circle. Well, it's the same thing, okay? Do the work on yourself at night, in the morning. Get some self-improvement book, John Maxwell, Tony Robbins, Tim Grover. There's so many. Inky Johnson. There's so many great. You can just put on YouTube. There's so many content that is so quality for you to grow as a person. It's critical. Okay, Usain Bolt said this: the competition is the easy part. The behind the scene practice is the hard work. So that means so much to me. You got to do behind the scene when nobody's watching, when you're by yourself. The growth, the commitment to yourself. It's Will Smith said it's self-love. So if you love yourself, you're going to take the time to improve yourself. But it's all behind the scene. It's not about Monarch Roofing. It's not about me at all. It's all about you becoming a better person. If you become a better person, automatically the company is going to grow. And don't worry about if somebody's going to watch. Is it going to make a difference? Keep doing it. Keep doing it. There's leadership all the way through the top that they're going to see you grow. They're going to see you change and improve, and you're going to get promoted. So that's pretty much it for what I believe what leadership is, and it's up to you to make it a difference. Don't play with Believe in the Crown, and one of my favorite letters is no excuses. Don't have excuse for yourself. Don't let yourself down. Hold yourself accountable and go crush it. It's all up to you.